Good evening. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the 20-minute fashion distraction. I am Jacqueline Jenkins, the founder of Sophisticated Curations and the producer of the 20-minute fashion distraction. And you know what we do every Wednesday night? We talk total fashion. And tonight is no different, but there's a little twist with it. We're talking fashion, but we're also talking fashion with some non-traditional sources. So very excited to share more. And I am going to bring my guest on. Let me just get this. Hi, Tania.
Hi, Jackie.
How are
How are
you?
you?
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. Thank you for joining us on the 20-minute fashion distraction.
Sure, I'm happy to be here.
So Tania, and many of you may have remembered, Tania was here before. We did a picture journey through her life, through fashion, through her career. And
Right.
let me just quickly share a little bit about her bio. And you know how we do on the 20-minute fashion distraction? We give the bio and then there's a little personal piece. So I will be doing that. So
Mm.
are you there?
I am, yeah. I didn't hear you do any of that. You went away, and I was like, oh, maybe she's reading the bio.
No, well, no, my I this has been the month of technical glitches. I
Oh,
totally got kicked out of the screen. Okay. Well,
okay.
okay. So let me read your bio. Sorry about that.
Hmm.
So Tonia Lee is a wealth management professional and founder of SmackDown Digital, an online media firm, which we'll talk more about that, and has had an amazing career in television as well, where she served as a GM and business operations strategist. But tonight, Tania is not here to talk about TV, financial management, or any of that. But
Hmm.
really, what she kind of touched on when she was here last time is her strategy around buying basically from eBay. And when you mentioned it, and I'm an eBay shopper as well, it's one of those hidden places that people don't often talk about. And so that's what we wanted to make sure that we
Right.
touched on tonight. So
This will be good.
yeah, yeah. But first, I just wanted, since I lost you guys for a minute, I just want to quickly say hello to some folks. Claudia's here. Hi, Donnie. Hi. My mom is here. Oh, Tori's here. Jocelyn's here. Hey, guys.
Yes.
And Judith's here. So it's great to see everybody.
Hi, Judith.
So the first question is, what has been your strategy to build a quality, unique wardrobe buying from eBay and other non-traditional sources?
Oh, so I saw your questions and I'm trying to like really think if there's been a strategy. So I'll first share with you guys how I first learned about eBay. So I was working in TV and one of the executive assistants was, I would say, like a maybe 60-year-old African American woman. And one day she shared with me that she gets all her St. John on eBay. And I was like, really? Like how like they got clothes? So this is literally like 10 years ago, I swear to God. And so she came down in my office one day. It's like, close the door. I'm gonna close the door and show you. And so we get up on eBay. I'm like, oh my God, they have designers and like really clothes. And so that is how I learned about it. And so for me, I kind of know my style. I have been in the creative industry for 18 or 20 years. And so you get to wear a lot of color. You get to really be you in media. And so I found that my style has traditionally been creative. I've had to dial it back a little bit being in wealth management. So I'm finding that I'm wearing a lot of black and color.
Mhm.
But I think to be successful on eBay, you do have to have a sense of what you're looking for, or maybe the designers that you like. And then it allows you to kind of shop and see what's out there. And sometimes there's literally in season stuff that people are probably buying or they bought on sale and they try to just get a little bit of they charge a little bit more in price, but sometimes it can be very current things. So for me, I'm always looking for, as I've gotten older, quality. Like I really like classic clothes. I like things that I can wear for 10 years. I really buy fads. That's another thing I really like about eBay. You can get anything from Chanel to St. John to Tory Burch to Diane von Furstenberg, etc. So that's how I've kind of built it, staying true to myself, first of all. And then the second part about it is leveraging what looks good on me, which is typically color, which is why I like Diane von Furstenberg in the print. I think print is very bold. And I think people know what it is when they see it. And I like that about it. Like, okay, that's Diane. Or like if you know fashion or you know certain people, you see it when you see it on, I mean, you know it when you see it on the street. So that's kind of how I've worked to build it.
I like that. You're right. Looking for designers or just styles that people know.
Yes,
When without having to scream, I've got that designer on. I think that's.
exactly.
Do you
Exactly.
want me to? I know you sent over some pictures. Do you want me to share pictures yet, or are
Sure.
we going?
Oh, so I don't know. It's your show, however you want to do it. But the
Well,
pictures are always good.
okay. So what
Pictures
Tania
always tell the story, I think.
absolutely. So what Tania did, and hi Denise and hi Van. What Tania did, which I thought was wonderful, she went back through her eBay shopping basket of the past and pulled out or sent over some pictures of items that she's found. And what we did was we found them in their real price. And we just
Hmm.
wanted to talk about that. And you also, as I'm pulling up, you also made a point that there's not much on eBay right now. Do you want to talk
Mm-mm.
about that while I'm pulling that?
No, so I first started shopping on eBay in 2011. And so then, I mean, a great economy. eBay was great probably up until, and I could find some stuff maybe the first couple months of the pandemic. So we're saying 2011 to 2020, but this past year, let's say April to now, there's nothing on eBay. Now, I think some of that, when I think about my business school mind kicks in, I'm like, that's probably because the supply chain is so thin and there's not a lot of things getting into the stores. So therefore, there's not a lot of things ending up on eBay, right? And so I do notice the difference. So when I was Jackie and I were working on pulling some photos, there's not a lot of good inventory. So I had to go back through like my cart, like my previous orders to get some stuff for today.
So hopefully this time next year
Yeah,
we'll see better items. But okay, so I'm gonna pull
yeah,
up this dress.
hmm,
Do you want to
yeah.
explain?
So this is a really classic DVF wrap dress. Now this style is called her Julian style. So some of the wrap dresses that she does have a collar. This does not. It's kind of, it represents as like a shawl collar, and then it's a nice tie. I love this pattern. And what I want to point you guys to, it says new with tags. So that's the way they call stuff on eBay. New with tags is like brand new. Nobody's ever worn it. I'm selling it on eBay. So new with tags was $398, but this seller is offering it for $169.14. So what's that? Like a little more than 50% off.
Yeah, it's
Um,
yeah,
so and I actually, to be honest with you guys, I don't think that's a great price. I've gotten these dresses for like $70. Like when there's really a lot of
really.
stuff on eBay, you can get a great wrap dress for under $100. But I wanted to show you guys this to show you this was a size 14. So there are real sizes on eBay as well. It's not just a bunch of twos and fours. Like you can generally find good sizes on eBay.
That is a great
Yep.
point. I know that I get that question a lot in terms of sizing and how to think about it.
Hmm.
But you're right, they do carry a great breadth of sizes. And so, what? How do you determine whether something's a good price? You just said, I could do it for like. How do you?
I'm shopping all the time. No, seriously though. So I think to do it really well, you kind of have to have a sense for pricing. So how do I kind of know? I know my designers, I know what I like. So I'm typically shopping their own branded websites. So I know what their price is. So when I go to eBay, I have a sense for how much of a discount this seller is offering it at, right? So sometimes what you can do, if it's something in season and you've been, let's say if you saw something, you were going to Saks or Nordstrom, you went to the store in the old days and you saw something and it's in your mind, I would like to get that, but I just don't want to pay that price. You might want to go to eBay and see if they have it. Like just search the designer, the size, and see what inventory pops up. And that way, you know pretty closely it's probably a good price. But other than that, I do think you have to have a sense for your designers. and be sensitive to pricing to know just generally. And it's now just a gut feel that I have. Like, that's a good price. Like, nah, I think they can do better. And sometimes I'll watch stuff for a month and I'll see the prices shift because the seller it's kind of testing. They're testing different prices to see where they can sell the merchandise anyway. So I know that. So I'll wait. If I think it's too expensive, I'll wait to see if it goes down.
Actually, okay, and there, I want to touch back on that in terms of the shift in watching, but I do see a question on
Sure.
size 16. Have you
Mm-hmm.
found those on eBay?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I've seen size 16. I've seen not. I think Diane von Furstenberg goes up to 16. I think Tory Burch goes to like a 14. But designers like Lafayette go up to like a 24. So which is really high quality at some of the larger sizes. So I think it just really depends on the designer, right? But I have seen larger sizes. Yes.
Wonderful. Okay, so how do you watch items? And there, even though on eBay there's a feature to bid an item or to make an offer.
That
Can
is a
you
great
talk a
question.
little bit about that?
So I have learned this. So it depends. If I have time, I may bid on some things. The challenge with bidding is that, let's say someone is running a bid and the bid will show it ends in 2 weeks. The challenge that I found with bidding is that you have to be watching it. And if it's a really hot item, you got to be on eBay like 3 minutes before to make sure that you win. But someone showed me that you don't have to do that as much anymore. You can just buy now. And so I now more shop for buy it nows and don't do as much bidding, which is better for my schedule. So, because I just kind of feel like if it's for me, it'll be there.
Okay.
So that's for the most part what I do now.
Okay. And I can't remember. Do they let you keep stuff in your shopping cart?
They do.
They
They
do.
do. Yep.
Okay.
They let you keep stuff in your cart.
Okay. Okay. Awesome. Awesome. Trying to see. Thank you, Judith. She says that we look beautiful. Thank you.
Thank you, Judith.
So, what has been your best find on eBay?
Oh, wow. Yeah, I saw that question. It's so hard to answer, but I think last season, the height of the pandemic, maybe in July, I like leathers this time of year. I think I shared
Oh,
that with you guys. I wear a lot of leather with skirts or dresses or slacks. And my best find has been a Lafayette 148 hot pink leather jacket. I think I paid 120 bucks, which would have been probably 800 bucks retail. It is a beautiful jacket.
awesome. And you also sent over a picture
Hmm.
that I thought was a great thing to think about, and I hadn't really
Okay.
thought about on eBay was jewelry. And
Yes.
so this
Yes. Okay. I
piece,
like that.
which okay, so I'm going to show the retail. It's a
The
David.
$825 David Yurman bracelet bangle.
Yes. And then in your basket,
Same bracelet, 162 on eBay. This is a great photo. So let's take a look at this. So as you guys can see, this is the exact bracelet. This David, I like these bracelets. I collect them. And what I like the 7 millimeter, and the knobbing is typically different jewels that you can choose. But if you look at this advertisement, what's interesting is that it does have a couple options. You can buy it now, or you can make an offer. And so this is one that I think with this kind of discount is worth buying it now, actually. And so you might wonder, like, well, how do I know it's really the real thing? If we were able to zoom into this, in this piece, you can see the David Yurman stamping. I'm always looking to see if they have like the same packaging that I know you would get in the store. So the more elements that the buyer shows that it's really an authentic item, I feel better about it. And the other thing that I do is I typically will buy things like this or really high ticket items on an Amex or something, so that if it's fraud at the end of the day, I'm just going to call them and say don't pay that. And so I think that's also a way to protect yourselves as well.
that is a great point. And I know we went back, let me just get this off. I know we went back and
Mhm.
forth about showing the Chanel bag.
Yeah.
But I think that's a great point that you made in terms of buying it on your Amex and being able to tell them to not pay if you think it is a fraud situation.
And even if you don't have an Amex, a lot of Visas and MasterCards could have that feature as well. But I'm just saying I would use that type of card versus your debit card so that you can protect yourself.
And actually, there's a question, and I love this question. Have you sold on eBay?
No, I am too lazy for all of that. Now, I got a lot, like I have some old dresses. I'm like, if I need to come up on some cash, I got a closet of some stuff I can do. But I thought about it, but then I'm like, it's too much work to me to do it well. Now, I would offer someone clothes to sell for me, and maybe we would split it, but I don't see myself doing it. Yeah. It just
Mhm.
seems like too much work for me and getting to the
Mhm.
post office and all that stuff.
Yeah, yeah, no, and actually, and I will just share.
Hmm.
The two secondhand places that I've used to sell, I do real,
Hmm.
for the reason that Tania mentioned. It's
Hmm.
just less work, and basically they have an option where they can either pick it up from you
Oh,
or you
good.
can drop it off,
Oh, that's
and
nice.
they do all the photos. So that's where I've tend to do it. The other one is ThreadUp, although I will say it's not as big. It's definitely not as lucrative. But what ThreadUp does, they actually send a bag to your house.
Oh, that's nice.
It's basically you fill the bag up and it's already prepaid postage, and I think it's like a discount off of it. But yeah,
Oh, that's
I
nice.
yeah yeah. So
Hmm.
what are you most, first of all, I love the outfit that you're wearing
Thank
tonight.
you. You
Absolutely
should
beautiful.
remember this dress. I think you have one. And I sent you a picture like, I think I have that.
Yeah, I love it. I
Thank
love the
you.
back on it. It's very pretty, very pretty. And I
Thank
love
you.
your hair.
Thank you. You got to tell people the journey and what we've been talking about for my hair. You can share.
I can share. Okay,
Okay.
so basically, what I was encouraging Miss Tania to do was to stop parting her hair and doing it more free flowing, and then she decided to do that, and I think it looks absolutely fabulous.
Thank you. I'm getting used to it. It's hard. And so, just so the audience knows, and I said to Jackie, Michelle Obama has a part. You don't say nothing about her. So, okay.
But I'm just saying, I like it without the perk.
Okay.
Thank you, Van. Okay, so what are you most excited to wear this season? Um,
That was the hardest question, Jackie. I'm not excited this season. I'm gonna be very honest with you guys. This to me is just kind of I only have to go to work 2 days a week. So I have enough clothes to work through that, but nothing excites me. And I do still go out looking for clothes and shopping online, and I'm just not seeing anything. I think the supply chain to me is just screwed up the season. So I like some of the things that you've presented, Jackie, and I think there's probably more options online with some of the newer designers, but there's to me nothing in traditional retail that I want to do at all. And so I have been thinking about maybe it's time to kind of make another tweak or pivot, as you say, to my look. And so I've been thinking maybe I go really clean lines, fabulous jewelry. You guys can tell my hair is a lot longer since the last time I saw you guys. And so I intentionally have had to do really big earrings like these, like because
mhm.
it's the only way you can see that I have on an earring. And so I'm thinking maybe it's like a really clean line or tunicas with fabulous earrings and like a cute bag and shoes. But I'm really thinking about that because nothing in retail excites me right now. And it's very disappointing because I like looking at new seasons. But I mean, I don't know what you guys see, but I don't really see a lot that's interesting.
Yeah, I mean, Marissa's right. The supply chain has screwed
Yeah.
us up. But
Hmm.
you also mentioned when we were chatting that you're even thinking about having some stuff made.
I am. So you guys, what I kind of feel like this is what I see. I'm like this. You guys can't see, but this is a short kind of tunicky 60s dress. It's somewhat short, and I would wear tights with it this time of year. But what I in my head, what I see is solid color tunics. I also see culottes for some reason
Oh,
with
yes, my
tights, with
favorites.
tights and a funky shoe.
Hmm.
And if I'm gonna do like the tunic thing, I just think it's like big earrings like this, or just a funky necklace and no earrings.
Hmm.
That's where my creative head is going. So I have been thinking about trying to find someone that can make that for me because I don't see it out there
Yeah, yeah.
at all.
No, you're right. I mean,
And I love a good coat too. Like one of my favorite pieces in my closet is a print coat. And I love a good coat, a statement coat. And I think that would look nice with the tunic look. But that's the only thing I can think of. And now, since I don't see it, I have been looking for seamstresses or seams. I don't know what do you say for the male version of that, but the person that does that in the
Mhm.
DMV area.
Nice,
Yeah.
nice. Well, it's hard to believe we're at 20 minutes.
This is crazy. It goes so quickly.
It goes so quickly. I know, but you gave some amazing tips. I mean, I'm looking in the chat, and you're right. Judith is coming. She's getting her fabric from New York so she can get a piece made,
See?
and
Okay.
the supply chain just isn't there. But we have some great tips on how to shop on eBay. So we
Yeah.
thank you for that.
Yeah.
And one thing I say is that there's some things in life you can't get back, and time is one of them. So, Tania, thank you for sharing your time. And to the audience, I thank you guys. You guys come back every Wednesday. Leah, good to
Yes.
see you. Um, it's just really wonderful.
And I love your blouse, Jackie. I love that. Like it's
Thank
kind of like a
you.
burnt orange, but that shimmery silk is pretty.
And this actually this was from the store, but this is a Lafayette. Yeah. No, and
You
to
know,
your
that's
point,
my guy now.
to your point, there were just designers that are kind of timeless and kind of fit where we are now. And so actually Lafayette is one of them.
Yes.
So,
Yes.
but awesome. So
Okay.
thank you all.
Thanks. I wish everyone the best. Have a great weekend, everybody.
Yes, and stay safe and say, well, I'll see you next week. Hey, Anthony. And hang on for a minute, Tania.
Okay. Thanks.
See you next week.